Hi, I'm Elly. Today I'm going to read you a story. Faru the Little Rhino. Are you ready? Yeah. Faru the Little Rhino. On the great African plain, a little rhino was born. His name was Faru. Being a rhino, he was very short-sighted, so he kept close to his mother's side. Yeah, because I love my mother too. Faru's mother loved him more than anything else in the world. What a fine horn you're going to have, she said fondly. You must always take care of it. Since there were few other rhinos his own age to play with, Faru trotted off out morning to join his friends, three rascally elephants. One day he was 2 years old. Faru and his mother were grazing in the shade of feather trees. Suddenly they heard a strange noise in the sky. There was a loud bang. Faru's mother fell to the ground. When she didn't move, he burst into tears. Two men jumped out of the helicopter and took away his mother's long curved horn. Faru was sad for a long time. After his mother died, often he felt like the only young rhino left of the Great Plains. Why had so many rhinos disappeared? He wondered. Where had they all gone? To find out, Faru decided to visit a wise old rhino who lived alone some distance away. Bad man sent the pokers to kill us, shouted the old rhino. They think our horns have magical medicine, but it's not all nonsense. There is no magic. I'm too old, but you must go into the world and tell everybody the truth. The older rhinos agreed that Faru should go on a long journey and tell everyone he met what was happening. Before he left, Kiku gave Faru a beautiful beaded cap for him to wear on his travels. It fitted perfectly. The next day, Faru set off the coast to catch a boat. Kiku and the young elephants come to wave him off, carrying bunches of leaves for their friends to eat on his travels. Faru climbed on the gangplank and good morning to the captain. Then he settled himself into a large, comfortable deck chair for the yoga. In the evening, Faru loved standing by the railings and watching the dolphins jump over the waves. As he looked at the dazzling red sunsets, he couldn't help thinking about his dear mother. Beautiful. When the ship steamed into port in Egypt, young boys scrambled all the ropes and nuts and fruits to sell the passengers. Faru was becoming restless after the long spell at sea and longed to stretch his legs and run in the sand. News of his journey had spread, and when he arrived in London, Faru was greeted by crowds waving their rhino flags. He was driven to the Houses of Parliament, where everyone listened to his story and urged Faru to go straight Faru to go straight to China and see if the people there could help him. The next day, Faru boarded a huge plane and flew off to China. He sat next to a very kind man called Sir David Attenborough, who was on his way to interview a giant panda. He loved animals and made sure Faru was comfortable. The first thing Faru was on the landing, there were lots of smiling children. Some held small wire cages with singing birds to welcome the young rhino. They had come from far and wide, for no one had seen a rhino before. Faru was taken to meet the Chinese leader and Jia, his pretty young daughter. When she saw Faru for the first time, Jia exclaimed, "He's the most wonderful creature I have ever seen." Her father smiled and invited Faru to tell his story. "So I'm asking all you to please help to stop this from happening. Do you know what this means?" "This means people stop getting to trap some rhinos." Faru bowed politely when he had finished. First, there was a shocked silence. Then everyone clapped and cheered and stamped their feet. This made Faru smile in the way of the rhino's lip. "This is a terrible situation," the leader said. "We must catch those responsible and make sure that they're punished." The children were eager to help. "We will tell all our friends and teachers at school and paint lots of rhino pictures for our villages," they shouted. After spending the evening with a family of charming pandas, it was time for Faru to go home. What a sweet story. Wait a minute, I'll show you. Oh, there's some kind of present. You know, actually when there's a meow 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 and there's a present. Okay, let's find out. Where is it? Wait a little minute. Show me. Actually, the present is, I never seen this before. I think this is a present. Okay, let's find it out. What's in our mail present? Oh, spinner! This looks amazing. Ooh. Whoa. This is very fun. Having a horn and losing a mother would be very sad. But we can be in each other. But when your parents leave the world, it's not really leaving the world. You can meet once. Then, bye.